boys and girls, it's Miss Reynolds with Bored, Better Off Reading Every Day. Today we have two fabulous books for you. We have Invent a Pet by Vicky Fong, illustrated by Tadawin Tampenerong. And the second one is Trees Make the Perfect Pets. Words are by Paul Cusack. Pictures are by Kathy Gendron. Let's go with the first one, why don't we? Trees make the perfect pet. Birthdays are the best days for wishes, and on this birthday, Abigail wishes for a pet. Her brother wanted a dog, their man's best friend. Her father suggested a hamster. They're so fluffy. Her mom thought a bird would be nice. They make beautiful music. Abigail had another idea. I want a tree. A what? They all gasped. A tree. They're the greatest pets in the world. But a tree isn't a pet, her mom argued. Of course it is, Abigail said. It's quiet, easy to take care of, and can you name another pet that actually helps you breathe? Her family was stumped. Abigail ran to the car. Let's go adopt a tree. Abigail searched the nursery and found her tree. He looks friendly. It's a tree. They're all friendly, her brother said. I'll name you Fido. You and I are going to be best friends. Abigail and Fido were always together. Shouldn't trees sleep outside? Her father asked. Fido would be lonely without me, Abigail said. Abigail took good care of Fido. She watered him, sang to him. They loved going on long walks. What are you doing? Her neighbor asked. I'm taking Fido for a walk. That's a tree. Trees don't go for walks. This one does. He's my pet. A tree is not a good pet. Cats are much better. Oprah Whiskers can cuddle. Fido loves a good hug. Oprah Whiskers can do tricks. Stay, Fido, good boy. Oprah Whiskers keeps me warm at night. Fido keeps me cool during the day. Have it your way, her neighbor said. But a tree isn't a real pet. Abigail took Fido to the dog park. She knew it was important for pets to socialize, but some didn't agree. I'm sorry, this park is for dogs. Fido is a dogwood. That doesn't count. He's very friendly. His bark is worse than his bite. Sorry, actual pets only. Abigail didn't care what other people thought of Fido. She didn't mind that Fido couldn't go where other pets could. She didn't mind that Fido was only good at fetching kites and didn't like to give them back. She didn't mind that he sometimes had accidents. None of that mattered because Fido was her pet. But like all pets, Fido grew. Walks became more difficult. Fido was tight fit in her room at night, and the breakfast table became crowded. There are leaves in my cereal again. Honey, Fido is too big to live in the house. He needs a permanent home, her mom said. But Fido is my friend. Where would he live? Outside? A tree belongs in the ground, her father exclaimed. Abigail's heart broke. Fido had grown too big for the house. Keeping him inside was not fair to him. She found a sunny spot in the yard and dug him a new home, but Abigail wasn't ready to let go. Worried that Fido felt scared and alone, Abigail kept him company under the stars. When morning came, Abigail woke up. The birds singing. Mom, Dad, come quick. Her family rushed outside to see what commotion was. Fido made new friends. I guess a tree can be man's best friend, her brother said. Abigail hugged Fido. A tree is everyone's best friend. The end, boys and girls, of Trees Make Perfect Pets, a library borrowed book. Invent a pet. Kate was an ordinary girl who longed for an extraordinary pet. How about a nice goldfish, her mom asked. Katie refused. A goldfish? Too common. I need a pet that's spectacular and unique. One day, she came home to find a strange and a magnificent machine in her living room. Dear Kate, hope this helps in your quest to find an extraordinary pet. Love, Mom. An extraordinary pet? Katie couldn't wait. But where to start? Input. So in she put a soccer ball, a blade of grass, a carrot. Woof! Unbelievable. I know just the pet to make. Rainbow colors with wings and fire breathing. Kapop! That's not right at all. Flying, sparkly, and beautiful. Definitely not. By the end of the afternoon, peculiar animals puttered, hopped, and flew around the house. None of them were right. How does this thing even work? Katie came up with a plan. I will figure out what each input does and find the formula for my perfect pet. She started with a new set of inputs: a cushion, a sock, and a banana. A rainbow spotted monkey. Now, what if I just changed the first item? Katie replaced the cushion with an armchair, but kept the sock and the banana. The first item change is size. Now what about the second? Katie went back to the original items, but replaced the rainbow spotted socks with a purple pom-pom. Mmm. It was rainbow spotted before, but now it's purple, of course. The second item is for color, and the third. Katie kept the first two original items, but replaced the banana with a ball yarn. Whoop! Whoa, the third item changes the animal. But how did I get a kitten? So Katie tried different Katie tried different third items, from shiny to tall to gross, but the animals were never what she expected. I just don't understand. These animals aren't at all like the items I picked. She glared at her notes and then she saw the pattern. Wait, horses love apples, pandas love bamboo, pigs love mud. The third item is something the animal loves. That's it. I know how the formula works. Before Katie had a chance to create her perfect pet, there was a great crash. Oh no. Luckily, Katie wasn't out of ideas. She set up an adoption center in the driveway. The neighbors were thrilled to take home her unusual creatures. In no time, the town was covered with extraordinary pets. After everyone had gone, Katie rushed to the machine. It was finally time to create her perfect pet. But then she stopped. There was one final problem. Rainbows are everywhere. Wings seem so common. What is the perfect unique pet for me now? Suddenly she knew. An apricot, a tangerine peel, a glass of water. Psst. There it was, her beautiful little tangerine colored goldfish, perfectly extraordinarily. The end, boys and girls, of Invent a Pet. Boys and girls, I chose these two books for you because they are filled with imagination. This one is about a tree for a pet, and this one is about making your own pet. And they're so filled with imagination. I know a lot of you got pets during quarantine, Vine. Um, a lot of puppies. I know there's Scout, there's Bogey. Yes, Scout, Bogey, and Teddy. Those were the three pets that I can remember. And others are still wanting pets. So why don't you strike up that creative brain of yours and see if you could come up with something? I definitely have trees as pets. This is one of mine here, and this is my cactus. These both, I've had these for 5 years, and this one I've had since quarantine. And they are great pets. You know what I mean. So boys and girls, it's Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D. Better Off Reading Every Day, and it has been my pleasure to bring these creative stories to you about pets. I hope you like them, and just remember, if you do get a pet, they do not live on love. They actually have to be taken care of, just like children and babies. Yes, love is great, but they also need tender, loving care. TLC. So I will see you soon, boys and girls. Have a great evening. Bye.